Hey, how are you doing? It's Adam Boxby here, the host of the Sunday Matinée, and we're back with another talent-packed matinee. The first performer from September 2014 Sunday Matinée was first-timer Tom Edwards. He was searching for places to show off his talent and found us, and we're very grateful that he did. So let's have a bit of stand-up comedy from Tom Edwards.
Hello. I do hope you're in a good mood. I don't know if you've had anyone try to make you laugh here before. I don't know if you're used to it. I've never done this before, by the way. This is my first one. That's why I chose to come here and not the Comedy Store. Because it's easier. So I just thought I'd tell you about, something that happened to me recently. So I was talking, had a good old chat with God. Turns out we've got a lot in common. We had a good old chinwag, and it turns out we agree on pretty much everything. Popular culture, politics, always a bit hazy on God's politics. Turns out they're exactly the same as mine, which amazed me, really. But we really agreed on absolutely everything. I couldn't wrong-foot him. It was amazing. Like, for example, I've always known in my heart that the Black Eyed Peas are an objectively bad pop outfit. They just are. They're the absolute worst. They're 0 Kelvin on the scale of good and bad. And I've had to defend this position because people say, art and music is totally subjective. You can't judge it like that. But no, it's not. It's subjective. There's good and bad, quite obviously. But now, I know that not only do I think they're bad, the Black Eyed Peas actually offend God, which is brilliant for me. So I can be really confident in everything that I say now, because I know that God agrees with me. What else did we talk about? We talked about Michael Bay. God hates Michael Bay. He really hates Michael Bay. He says he makes really shitty movies, just the worst, explodey, sexist, rubbish. And I said, calm down. I understand. You don't need to get angry about it. I tried to wrong-foot him. I said, okay, this is something no one agrees with me about. Speed cameras. What's your position on that? And he said, well, people that get annoyed with speed cameras, well, don't drive so fast. You're just kind of angry that you got caught breaking the law, aren't you? And I said, I know! And it's so vindicating for me to know that I am right about everything. Because God agrees with me. I can now speak with total moral authority on any subject, even if I know nothing about it. It's a wonderful thing. And so he's actually the reason I'm here today. Because through this conversation, we kind of brought up what I'm doing with my life and what I want to do with it. And I said, I'm thinking about doing an open mic. What do you think I should talk about? And he said, why don't you tell him about this conversation? Yeah, it's interesting. And I said, well, I thought about that, but don't you think it might come out wrong, given the kind of context of the event and the slightly unusual story? Don't you think people might see it as a kind of as a satirical dig at religious people that kind of apply their own ideologies and worldview to God, so for their own convenience, because they don't have to take responsibility for their views? And he said, yeah, I hate when people do that. I said, me too. And he said, no, do it, because you'd be doing me a favour. Because if you do it, and there's people there that do laugh, well, that's helped me out, right? That's got some admin done for me, because I know that those people that do laugh are going to hell. That's it, that's all I had to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ed, Tom, and it's very reassuring to know that your performance here was divinely inspired, so we feel great to have made the right choice today. Hey, how are you? Hi, it's Adam Roxby here from the Sunday Matinée. Just want to say thank you very much to Tom Edwards for giving us a great performance, and I want to say thank you to you for watching. But there's one more thing that I really want to say before you head over and watch some of the other Sunday Matinée videos. So Slackspace, the home of the Sunday Matinée, who have been very generous in providing their time and their equipment and giving us a beautiful venue to have this great event, is currently facing a bit of financial difficulties. You may have read in the paper or seen on Facebook or Twitter that Slackspace as an organisation is really desperately in need of some finances for basic things, just like keeping the lights on. At every Sunday Matinée, we always ask for donations to try and keep Sunday Matinée going and to keep Slackspace, this great venue for local culture, keep that for the people of Colchester, because it's really a great idea. What it does is it takes a building that is no longer being used, or takes a space that is abandoned and turns it into this great place where you can have comedy, music, poetry, art galleries. All of these things are really fantastic, and that is at risk. So like I say, at the Sunday Matinée we ask people to give a few quid if they've got it to help donate, but we're really pushing to try and get a bit more money now for Slackspace to try and keep that venue, that home of the Sunday Matinée, viable and keep us there for many more months to come. So if you are interested in helping out and really want to see Slackspace continue, then there is a link to become a patron of the Sunday Matinée, in which you pledge to give just a few pounds every time we release a new video from the Sunday Matinée. Just from this month we've got some awesome music. We've got some really sort of a revolution, a reinvigoration of acid house and techno, some ambient electronic music. We've got some award-winning Colchester comedy coming up, and as well as that, personally I've got some music videos coming from Jonathan Marriott, Slugworth, Dingus Khan. So the Colchester creative scene is alive and well, but it can only remain that way by generosity of people who appreciate what we do. As I've always said, everything that I make is always going to be free and will continue to be free, and I'm going to release this video as a separate video as well, not just as an appendage to Tom Edwards' comedy performance. So thank you very much for watching. It's really great that people support the Sunday Matinée by watching the videos and sharing it and downloading the audio versions. Like I say, everything is always going to be for free, but if you can help and try and support the Sunday Matinée, keep Slackspace going, would very much appreciate it. We'll see you all again next time for another fantastic video from Sunday Matinée. Take care.